Goody good. Taurus, what's good? This is Joy Kimberly, bringing you your full moon, partial lunar eclipse in Capricorn special. This is gonna cover you. Fuck. Energy from the eclipse, whether it's lunar or solar, is always very strong. So for some of you, this will pertain to the next 3 months, 6 months, 9 months, and even a year. So, come back periodically to watch the video again, because if it doesn't apply now, it will more than likely apply later. FYI. So, these messages may or may not resonate for you. If not, you should definitely check out your moon, your rising, your Venus, and or Mars signs. Venus and Mars are for love, Venus if you're a woman, Mars if you're a man. These messages may also be for people around you. All of my information will be below in the description box if you want to hit a sister up for a personal session. And that's pretty much that, baby. Okay, so I woke up this morning, it was like 75 degrees outside. I was like, shit, I need to try to do a video or something. I can let my hair down. Not for long though. As you can hear, I still have the fan on. So anyway, all my information, any information you need from me is going to be in the description box. I've also taken the liberty to add a donation link because some of you have been asking for it. I mean, the donation button is on my YouTube channel About Me tab. Anyway, I've made it simpler for everyone. That one is still there, but I'm also putting a link in all of the videos that I release. FYI. So, this spread is to find out how the eclipse energy will affect you, what areas of your life, what the fuck should you be looking out for, should you be afraid, should you be prepared, should you be celebrating, things of that nature. So we're going to look and we're going to find out. And last but not least, we're adults and we curse here. If that's going to bother you, you should probably get the fuck out now. Get them kids up out of here too, because this shit's not kid friendly. Now I need to share this link with my Instagram page. Give us a follow. The Bridge. I'll BRB. So this is how we've been doing this. I will shuffle. I've shuffled and cut the deck, and I'm either taking poppers or I'll separate the deck into 3 piles. Choose one of the piles. Combine the other 2 I'm not using. That is your secondary underlying energy. Your primary is the pile that I choose. Now, I had to point this shit out, y'all. Y'all being stubborn as fuck about something. What that something is, I'm not sure. However, my guys they were very specific when they said they're not fucking listening, and they need to hear like the blunt truth. We all know I'm the one for that shit. But I was gonna use this deck, but they were like, nah, use the feng shui deck. I'm like, damn, what y'all doing? I haven't used the feng shui deck in quite some time. And so I pulled it out. That's the primary we're using. This is gonna be the primary deck, and we're gonna clarify with the Egyptian tarot. I mean, it doesn't get any clearer than that. They're both very straightforward decks. And get you some Kleenex or something, because some of you might cry, because you like, oh my god, I know I'm being stubborn, I'm sorry. I'm just saying, just throwing it out there. So alright, let's do this. The bottom of the deck, primary, you have the Green Dragon 2 reversed, and the Fool reversed is for your secondary underlying energy. And it just makes me feel like for your primary, well, when you think about the 2 of them together, what you have is a decision has been made. The Fool card, though, kind of makes me feel like for some of you it could have been a fool's decision. For others of you, maybe you're not listening to sound advice. There goes that Taurus stubbornness. Others of you could have made the choice very slowly because of fear. And the fear could be the fact that it's new, the fact that it's unknown. There are several different factors on why you're probably afraid, but at the end of the day, I just feel like you made the decision, and there's no going back. And for some of you, that may be what's also fucking with you. Like, but there's no way I can change it. Are we sure about that? There's nothing I can do? Alright. And so now for some of you, you may be brooding about a particular decision that was made. Because the Two of Wands is, right side up, you have to make a decision between the two paths. You see how this is flame and that's not? And so for some of you, you chose the path of passion, and for others of you, you chose the path of logic. But when it's reversed, the path has already been chosen, and so the other one closes down completely. And for a lot of you, that could be your issue. It's like, oh shit, did I make the right choice? Now, underneath that, you have the Knight of Swords reversed. For some of you, you may not have had all of the details that you needed. The Knight of Swords can be about, gathering facts or gathering information, and maybe you didn't gather it all. I kind of feel like with the Eight of Swords being next, it's almost like you wanted it out of your head already. Like, I kind of feel like you were just going around and around. Because remember, the Eight of Swords is a woman who is bound to a sword, blinded, and for some, in some cases she can't hear either. And she's just like going around and around and around. She's surrounded by these swords in a circle. And I feel like a lot of you are just caught up in this, like, what about this? What about that? But what if? And then you finally just like, you know what? I need a fucking break. I need to get out of this goddamn situation. I need this shit to get out of my head. I'm just going to make a decision. And then with the next card being the World card reversed, for some of you may feel like you were out of control when you made the decision. Others of you, the universe is what's in control. Others of you have also decided to continue something instead of closing it out, or allowing it to close, which could also be why the Fool reverse is here. Because, this is the beginning of the journey again. And with it being reversed, it's like, I don't want to. I'm scared. This is the journey ending when it's right side up. And this is the new journey beginning. But with them both being reversed, it's like, I don't want to. I'm scared. And so I'm just going to hold on to this. Some of you may have decided to, it's almost like you want to redo what you decided on. Like, I know I decided this, but I think I want to change my mind. But not for nothing, like I said, with the Two of Wands being reversed, that choice has been taken away now. Like, there's no going back. Now, underneath the Fool reversed, you have the Ace of Swords. And then you have the Knight of Pentacles and the Star. This makes me feel like, there was some type of clarity or truth that came. And for some of you, you were like, I knew I was supposed to take my time. I knew I was supposed to follow my intuition. For some of you, you were guided to just, kind of woosah, relax, chill. And so you delayed the decision. However, for others of you, this was more of a control thing. Like, no, I just want to control it. I want to be able to do what the fuck I want to do, and when I want to do it, and make the offer when I'm ready to. Yeah, I like tradition, but in this case, I'm thinking I don't want this to be as traditional as I normally would like it to be. What the fuck is going on here, Taurus? For some of you too, this is a break up. The Sun is here saying, I'm not happy. Fucking storyline is just going to change on it. Just going to change on motherfucker. Just going to change on me. Okay. Breaking this up because I'm realizing that I'm not happy, or that this should have been broken up a long time ago. For some of you, it's because you're not happy with the Three of Cups reversed, but this is also a three-party situation. And so some of you are feeling like, it's time. It's time for me to, how can I say this, swing the sword of justice and file for divorce for those of you who are married. Some of you are realizing that You may be attached to someone who doesn't have longevity or staying power. Like they're not capable of it. With the Queen of Cups there, I feel like your intuition was telling you that, but maybe you didn't listen. I also just heard naive. Like for some of you, you just wanted to see the good in that person, and so you kind of, maybe you ignored it. Or for some of you, what it also could be is you just couldn't see any bad in them. All you saw was the good because you believed whatever it was that they told you. Now, your first card placement is you, and you have Red Phoenix 9 reversed. Damn, y'all, that's the 9 of Cups. Reversed? 9 of Cups reversed is I'm not getting what I want, and not only that, I'm not happy. So, and also for some of you, I heard, okay, I'm hearing a lot of shit. Okay, for some of you, this is, you're not being satisfied sexually. 9 of Cups is a satisfying sexual relationship card. Also, some of you, you're not happy with something, and so what you're doing is you're turning to vices, aka you're drinking a lot. And then, like I said, there's some of you who are just not getting what you want, and you're trying to figure out how to get it. Let's clarify. This is for Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Mars. For the full moon partial lunar eclipse in Capricorn, we are clarifying this spread. Please give us clear-cut, straightforward clarifiers for whatever cards we choose to clarify, please, and thank you. Can I have one more card to clarify Taurus, please? The fuck? Bottom of the deck is the Justice card reversed. Okay, this is swaying back to love. So, here's your card. You got the Nine of Cups reversed, clarified by the Hangman. I'm watching what the fuck's going on, and I don't like it. I'm trying to see it from everybody else's point of view, from my own, because every time I look at it from my own point of view, I want to beat somebody's ass. That's the kind of energy that I'm getting. Especially with these cards, the Seven of Pentacles, I've been wasting my time because only thing you're doing is betraying me with the Three of Swords here. Justice at the bottom of the deck is showing that you, and it's reversed, you don't feel that this is right. You're like, why is this happening to me? That's the energy that I'm feeling. Like, what did I do? Why is this happening? I need to make a decision, because as much as I would like to stay and nurture this very new budding, this feels like either a romance or a friendship. I need to lay this shit down after I gather all the information I possibly can. For some of you, you feel like you're doing some spying too, just saying. Whether it's social media, checking somebody's phone, email, there's some spying going on. This feels like it's catching you off guard too, Taurus. Yeah, big time. This is catching you off guard, and you're trying to figure out, like, but how did everything just go from my Nine of Cups to this shit? Let's dig deeper, shall we? Your next card placement is your environment before the eclipse, which is essentially now. You have the Black Tortoise 10 reversed, aka the 10 of Pentacles reversed. So not only are you not getting what you want, you're losing something on top of it. And with the 10 of Pentacles, that could be your home, it could be a job, it can be a contract, it can be money in particular. And with the cards that clarified the 9 of Cups, somebody could have stole something from you. Let's clarify. Please clarify Taurus environment before the eclipse. 2 cards, please. I have one more card to clarify Taurus environment before the eclipse. Bottom of the deck is the Ace of Swords reversed. yeah, I'm still getting like that blindsided energy, like you didn't see this coming. I'm also feeling like for some of you, you gave somebody a second chance. Underneath the Ace of Swords, you have the Judgment card, and then you have the World. I kind of feel like, you know, you gave somebody a second chance, and what y'all was supposed to be doing was ending a cycle and starting a new one, so you let them in out of the cold. But they were lying. And so now you're thinking about cutting them out of your life again, but it hurts. But if you're truthful with yourself, you know that most of what happened between y'all that was auspicious, aka good, was in the past. And unfortunately, you are operating from that past point as opposed to right now. Your clarifiers are the Eight of Swords inverted and the Seven of Cups reversed. The Seven of Cups reversed is like, for some of you, you're thinking clearly, but for others of you, you may be confused as to like, why is this happening? Because, you know, I thought we were good. I thought we were better than this. I thought things were supposed to be changing. And then I also feel like for some of you, you're beating yourself up because you manifested this shit. Trying to be the bigger person, I'm feeling. Feels like, you know, you're trying to force friendship or love into a relationship, something to that effect. And because of your loyalty, you're just like, oh, well, I'm loyal, so they gotta be loyal. But that's not how it works, boo. That's not even realistic. And I feel like you know that too, Taurus. And so you're like, how the fuck did I let this shit happen again? These kids, I just love them. Just love them. Okay, your next card placement is what's being illuminated, and you have the Two of Swords. The Two of Swords. So, shit. First of all, y'all got too many fucking swords out, and you're an earth sign. Where the fuck are your pentacles? That part. Secondly, the Two of Swords is pretty much saying that I'm feeling like you're getting the truth, or you're gonna get to the bottom of something. Let's clarify it. Some of you could also be, again, I kind of feel like this ignoring energy where you're like, oh no, they wouldn't do that. They're just great to me. You sure about that? Can I have two cards to clarify what is being illuminated for Taurus? One more card to clarify what's being illuminated for Taurus. Way too many cards. One more card to clarify what's being illuminated for Taurus. Bottom of the deck is the Strength card. So yeah, I feel like the truth is going to come out eventually, whatever the truth is that you're seeking or you want. But what's being illuminated though is that you knew that this person wasn't shit, and you let them back in anyway, especially with the Strength card being at the bottom of the deck. It's like you knew that for some of you this was about money. For others of you, this was about somebody coming back, like somebody that you let back in, that you broke up with, left, whatever the situation is with that love shit. Maybe it wasn't a full-blown relationship. It could have been a situationship. You could have just been sleeping together, fuck buddies, whatever the fuck. But either way, you knew what was going to happen, but you allowed them to do it anyway. It's almost like, well, if they do it again, I mean, it's no skin off my back because I'm strong and I can take it. But I mean, with these, first of all, there's too many swords here, so the shit is on your mind. So blow that smoke up somebody else's ass, that part. And it's like, why are you continuously allowing this shit to happen? It's like this person keeps coming back, and then you worry about it. Like, damn, should I let him in? Should I not let him in? Should I let him in? Should I not let him in? I don't know. I'm not sure. Maybe I should. Maybe I should. Maybe I should. Maybe I should. That's the Two of Swords. I'm sorry, the Two of Wands reversed energy that I felt at the beginning of the spread, and that was essentially saying that you're worried about which way to go, or you're worried about if you made the right decision to begin with, because at the end of the day, the Two of Wands is reversed, so you already made your decision. And so with this card, it's pretty much saying, why are you worried about this shit now? You knew what it was, and you just ignored it. That part. So what's being illuminated is that you are worried about accepting this cup from somebody when you were just ignoring the fucking signs. Underneath the Strength card, you have the Ten of Pentacles, because for some of you, for those of you who this has something to do with money, you know, you may have had, like, I don't want to say an abundance of it, but maybe you had a little windfall or something, and somebody called you and said, yo, man, I need to hold a couple dollars. Can I hold something? And you was like, I'm feeling like the Nine of Pentacles. I'm Strength, and I'm the Nine of Pentacles, and I just feel great. And sure, you can have that. I don't have a problem with that. So you gave it to him. And maybe it was a loan, but at the end of the day, you knew that you were probably not going to see that money back. And for those of you with the love situation, it's just like, you know, I'm more focused on my family. Like, I want our family to be together, so I'm going to do it, even though I know it's a bad idea. And here comes the Tower to tell you, yeah, this is a bad idea. There's no foundation, or the foundation is very unstable. Not only that, there's a lack of reciprocity. And once again, you knew. With the Four Swords reversed, that always makes me feel like it's very synonymous with the Hermit card, where, you know, you're going within yourself, you're meditating. Fuck, not for nothing, for some of you could be reading cards, or seeking out another reader, saying, listen, I need answers about this shit. And so, you know, or at the very least, you had an idea, but you still did the shit anyway. Knight of Swords next is saying that you were gathering information, but you still did it. Next card placement is what's being eclipsed out, and you have the Strength card reversed. And that's good, because what it's essentially showing is that you're no longer going to be weak for these people. Like, you know, I feel like you're always not necessarily trying to tame the beast, but not be such a fucking doormat for some of you. Like, you're too generous. And you're too generous to fucked up people. Or you're just allowing the significant other to continuously use you, come in and out of your life, in and out of you and your children's lives, and just essentially, whoa, where's your clothes? Where's your boxes, boy? Please hold. Alright. Yeah, like, you're eclipsing that shit out. You're like, you know what? I can't be used like this anymore. I really can't. Let's clarify it. Please clarify what's being eclipsed out for Taurus. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Mars. That's too many cards. Can I have 2 cards, please? Thank you. Wow. Bottom of the deck is the Chariot reversed. For some of you, you may have to get dragged, or it may have to get dragged out of you. But at the end of the day, you still leaving that shit alone, because Chariot is about moving from one thing to another. It's forward positive movement. But when it's reversed, it's like some people are reluctant to let things go, and so the Chariot is like, I'm fine with that. You don't have to let it go, but we're still leaving. So you better hold on or get dragged, essentially. And with your clarifiers being the Five of Wands reverse, which is saying, I'm not going to fight this. I'm going to let it go. But it's going to hurt. For some of you, it may depress you. For others of you, the situation itself could have been depressing you, and you were just like, I don't have any fight left in me, and I need to leave this. I need to leave this type of energy, mind frame, mindset alone, because it doesn't serve me, and I need to do better in order to grow the way that I feel I should be growing, etc. Also, like, it's dead weight for a lot of you, and so now you're realizing that shit, and you're going to be eclipsing it out. Underneath the Chariot, you have the High Priestess. The High Priestess is kind of telling me, whoa, time out. I did hear one storyline, but another one just rushed in like, that's that hoe ass motherfucker. I'm like, wait, what? The High Priestess can be a hoe when she's reversed. So for some of you, you could be trying to leave someone or eclipsing someone out of your life who is a hoe, who you cannot build anything with, nor can you work with them. And so you're walking away and walking into something so much better. Will they try to hold on to you? Yes, they will. They will. That's just the nature of things. But you ain't having it. Neither is the universe. Look, turning off all emotions. You have the King of Cups reverse and then the Queen of Wands reverse. The King of Cups reverse is saying, I'm closing my emotions. And the Queen of Wands is saying, I don't want you anymore. Like, oh, you're here? Oh, I didn't even know you were standing right in front of me. My bad. Oh, you were tapping me? I didn't even feel it. Death card. I'm killing this shit. And for others of you, with the other storyline, oh shit, excuse me. What was the other storyline I got? Oh yeah. Like, some of you are just leaving that energy with, you're doing shit that doesn't serve you, and essentially if it doesn't serve you, you're serving it, and it's not healthy. And so, you're like, I have to stop ignoring my intuition and stop trying to put down roots where the soil isn't fertile. It's not going to work, and I know it, so I need to move on and find greener pastures and fertile soil. And until then, I need to keep everything to my fucking self. Transformation time, bitches. Your next card placement is what's being hidden. The Emperor. Woo! Woo! I feel like that's your power, honestly, Taurus. I feel like that is what you are capable of, that you block. I feel like you fucking blocking yourself with that shit. Honestly. Like, you have decisions to make, and you can do what's best for everyone. But you have to know that you have that power first, right? Right to. Let's clarify it. Please clarify what's hidden from Taurus. Please clarify what's hidden from Taurus. Bottom of the deck is the Nine of Cups, yeah, because they told me one card. So, you have the Emperor clarified by the Five of Swords reverse. This is showing me that some of you just, like, you're trying to do the right thing. Or you should be, because this is what's hidden. And with the Nine of Cups being at the bottom of the deck, it's like, in order for you to attain this Nine of Cups, you have to do what's right by everyone and stop the beefing. You have to be the one to stop it. You. Take the high road. Everybody else down here, you be all the way up there. Like, that's the only way, y'all. Underneath the Nine of Cups, you have the Ten of Wands reverse, saying that you need to lay down the bullshit. Take the risk. Take the risk. Nine of Pentacles reverse. And ignore the crap. Cut off communication if necessary. Or slow it down. And just stay to yourself. With the Six of Swords, I've never felt that energy with the Six of Swords before, but it feels like You know, like, in order for you to avoid the bullshit, you need to be, like, for some of you, you may need to isolate yourself. Not hermit isolation, but just, like, I'm just conserving my energy for myself because I don't have time for all of this other negative bullshit. I got a new ace. I'm focusing in on that, and I'm not going to be putting energy into anything that has to do with bullshit. Again, I'm going back to the bullshit. The Two of Pentacles is reversed because you're putting the bullshit down. You're like, listen, I don't have time to be juggling all this shit. That's not what I'm about. That's not what I want to be doing. So listen, you can have that. I'm going to be over here chilling. Okay? Great. Now, what prevents you from seeing what's hidden is the Six of Wands reversed. So for a lot of you, you're a little too focused on what's not working as opposed to what is. And what you need to be recognizing is that you are the bigger person. So if you want things to move along, you need to focus your energy on that and not anything else that is a waste of time. Also, with the Six of Wands reversed, I heard whispering, so people are definitely talking. Whatever your situation is, people are talking. But motherfuckers always talk, so fuck them. Like, seriously, do what makes you happy. Let's clarify this shit. Please clarify what prevents Taurus from seeing what's hidden. Bottom of the deck is the Wheel of Fortune reversed. Y'all stopped something. You stopped something, and it was some type of communication, because all of the wands, you have all wands here, that's one. 3 wands cards, they're all reversed. Wands is all about communication, and with them being reversed is just saying, I don't want to hear it. I don't have time for this shit. Like, just fucking go. Kill me. Okay, so y'all, another thing too is y'all are too focused. Again, you're too focused on some type of what you feel is a defeat. So you're like, well, this just wasn't meant to be. I don't know. I don't think I should be doing this. I don't think so. And so, because you're so hung up on this wheel being reversed or what you appear, like, it's like your interpretation of the situation is that the wheel is reversed, but it's really not. For some of you, you're just turning it that way, and seeing it the way you want to see it as opposed to the way shit really is. And another thing too, another storyline. Some of you are turning this shit upside down because you're allowing the shit to keep coming back. Like, you have to take the high road. Ignoring this person is not really the best of ideas. I feel like you need to have some level of communication and let them know, listen, I don't have time for this. Like, I have shit to do. We all have shit to do. We all have important things to do. And this constant beef is not conducive to anything. So, we need to fix this shit. Period. It's not working. How about we just dead it? Like, how about we dead it completely? Or, how about we transmute the energy? How about we transform this shit and really work on whatever the issue is. Once again, I gotta point out how many fucking swords. Yo, there's so many swords here. Good goddamn. Look at this shit. Now, this is the bottom of the deck, but this is what's in the actual spread. Look at this shit, y'all. And, you know, it's hard for me to not see them, especially with my guy saying, look at all the swords. Look at all the swords. Look at this shit. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And I'm pretty sure we're going to come across some more by the time between now and the end of the spread. Like, this is a lot. This is a lot. And so for a lot of you, you're thinking about doing many different things, But you need to keep the vibration high. That is the key. A really big key factor here. I gotta be honest with you, Taurus. What keeps you from seeing what's hidden is your own fucking stubbornness. Like, there's no other way for me to put that shit, y'all. You need to stop being so fucking stubborn. And for some of you too, with the Five of Swords clarifying the Emperor, you may also need to admit to some level of defeat in order for things to move forward. Just saying. Now, your next card placement is the purpose of the eclipse, and you have the Five of Swords reversed. That's pretty much saying that the purpose of the eclipse is to end the fucking beef. Like, Five of Swords is all about nothing good. Let me just put it that way. Like, there are hollow victories. There are people who are willing to cut way too many throats and step on people's toes and fingers and necks and shit just to get what they want. Some people are giving up half-assed apologies. Some people are realizing we need to stop the beef, shit like that. And with this card placement, that's essentially what it's saying. It's just like, yo, we need to stop this shit. And so the purpose of the eclipse is for you to realize that you need to stop this shit. Yeah, we not going to... You thought I wasn't going to point it out? The Five of Swords is here again. Because you need to stop this shit. Just saying. Your next card placement is how you will grow, expand, and or learn as a result of the eclipse. You have the Three of Wands reversed. Three of Wands is saying that, oh shit, who's sending letters? The scroll makes me feel like there have been some letters sent back and forth, and I don't know, something about it makes me feel like it's email. I just heard email, but it makes me feel like it's through email. It could be through text too, but I feel like I see somebody sitting at a computer screen in front of Gmail. Fuck, excuse me. Pretty much just going through their inbox. And so a lot of you have to learn that, or a lot of you will learn that you can't just cut people off and then think shit is just gonna be okay. Also, a lot of you are learning that you have to communicate. In order for things to be fixed, you gotta talk. You gotta talk that shit out, man. The Three of Wands. I was looking for the other Three of Wands too, because it has already come out in the spread, I think, twice. And granted, it was at the bottom of the deck, but still, it was here. Please clarify how Taurus will grow, expand, and or learn. For some of you, this definitely has something to do with family. Please clarify how Taurus will grow, expand, and or learn as a result of the full moon partial lunar eclipse. Bottom of the deck is the Page of Swords reversed. Yeah! Don't lie to yourself. Stand in your fucking truth. And even if it's your family, for some of you too, it could also be your father. Excuse me, with the Ten of Pentacles. And the Emperor here. The Emperor can be a father, an uncle, a grandfather, an authority figure, somebody who works in the military, a cop, a CO. They definitely like to run shit. I'm gonna definitely put it that way. But yeah, like, you gotta stand up and say what's on your mind, or say what you're feeling. For some of you, this has something to do with fairness. And if this is a father or a father figure, it could be because you could not be saying anything because of how you were raised, and the way you were raised is to not question authority. And so your answer is to just ignore the entire situation. Even if, excuse me, you're not ignoring them, you're ignoring the situation by just not giving it energy. But You're giving it so much energy when you're not saying anything and doing this and feeling this and this. Just saying. All right, we going how many? All right, so the way you will grow, expand, and or learn is by speaking your piece, y'all, and vibrating high with the shit too. Not just saying whatever the fuck you think you want to say, just to make yourself feel better. This is about the truth and doing what's right by everyone. Your next card placement is your environment after the eclipse, and you have the Three of Pentacles. We're all working together again after this. This is good. This is fucking good. Because remember, at first, your environment before the eclipse was the Ten of Pentacles reversed, and after it will be the Three of Pentacles. That's good because it's showing that there's going to be some type of teamwork after the eclipse. Which also tells me that for a lot of you, there's going to be some communication. That's good.
What do you want?
Yo, sis. 1 second, y'all. Sis, let's talk about it. How much sugar did you put in this Kool-Aid?
Kind of a lot.
Yeah, clearly. You need to put some water in it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I'm ready to fucking call my dentist right now. Anyway. Oh, I forgot to look at the bottom of the deck for how you will grow, expand, and or learn. I'm just going to show you this really quick. Look. You have the Page of Swords reverse, and then you have the Strength card, because it's saying that you need to stand in your truth, be strong, have courage, let your guard down, and let them know that they hurt your feelings. And they didn't recognize that, and it's not fair, and that's not something that you're going to tolerate anymore. Let them know that. It's okay. Just saying. Please clarify the environment after the eclipse for Taurus. Please clarify the environment after the eclipse. One more card. Aw, Taurus, y'all so sensitive. I'm not being aggressive. I'm just saying, like, damn, that's a lot of Kool-Aid, Damon. Okay, look. The bottom of the deck is the Ace of Wands. The Ace of Wands is essentially saying that there is going to be a new beginning here, especially once you let them know the truth. Here's your clarifiers. You have the Ace of Swords, the Nine of Wands reverse. The Ace of Swords is saying, this is the truth. This is how I'm really feeling. And the Nine of Wands is pretty much saying, the Nine of Wands reversed is saying that I am going to let my guard down and I'm going to let you know how I'm feeling. And this is what's going to bring on a new day. Good shit, y'all. Temperance card is showing me that there's going to be some healing. Don't work too hard now, you hear? The Wheel of Fortune reversed is showing that some of you may not have any faith in this situation as far as letting your guard down, essentially bearing your soul and telling them what you feel. Only thing I can say about that, Taurus, is to tell all of it. Don't tell some of it. Bare your soul, boo. Take all your clothes off. Let them know how you really feel. Just saying. So that you can be happy again. And don't ignore your intuition about the situation, because it can be fixed. But you got to be honest about it. And you have to come... you have to come from this space. Try not to be so headstrong, though, because, you know, the Emperor's, he can be an asshole. No other way for me to put that, right? Right. He can be a jerk. So just don't be a jerk. Like, be considerate of other people's feelings. Because not for nothing, Taurus, even though this feels as if it is external to you, for a lot of you, someone else could be feeling this way. Like, damn, Taurus never listens to me. They just want to be fucking talking, and they don't ever listen. They don't put my feelings into consideration. I don't like it. This ain't shit. I don't like this shit. This is bullshit. I mean, don't be a jerk. That's all I'm saying. Don't be a jerk. Now, your last card placement is the most likely outcome. Ooh, shit. As a result of the full moon eclipse, the full moon partial eclipse in Capricorn.
Do you want me to put some in here or put that back in here and then pour some in there?
That's enough sugar for me for the day. I just need some water now. Can you clean that out, please? My teeth hurt. Did you see House Party? My teeth hurt. Alright, your most likely outcome. As a result of the full moon partial lunar eclipse in Capricorn is the King of Pentacles. So, y'all started off, God, please get off my nose, y'all. Is it cold? Did it come from the tap?
Yes.
This shit's not cold then. At least the Kool-Aid was cold, even though it was hurting my teeth. Thank you, baby. Okay, so Capricorn. I mean, ooh, some of y'all might be fucking with a Capricorn. Let me find out, Taurus. Let me find out. Okay, so your most likely outcome is you, essentially. And I feel like, where was the first card? Yeah. Whereas you started off the reading as the Nine of Cups reversed, you're now ending up more like yourself. And I feel like it's because you're finally saying something, or someone is finally saying something to you. But I really feel like it's you finally opening your mouth and not being silent. Taurus, y'all play the silent game, the silent treatment. Don't do it. It's not even good for you. Like, it's really not. Like, you too much in your head. And to my knowledge, y'all are not even about that. Y'all are about work and play and food and good music. Just say it. So with that being said, like, don't allow something or someone to take you out of your element because of your ego or because your feelings were hurt. And not to say that it's not valid, but come on, cut the shit. Let's clarify. Please clarify the most likely outcome for Taurus, Sun, Rising, Venus, and Mars as a result of the full moon partial lunar eclipse in Capricorn. I have 3 cards, please. One more card. Bottom of the deck is the Page of Cups. Okay, here go your clarifiers. You have the 3 of Wands reversed. You have the 10 of Swords. And you have the World. Now, it feels like y'all are ending something, and that's what was coming up in the last card too, which is why you got back to the teamwork. But with the 10 of Swords, this doesn't feel like betrayal anymore. This feels like, oh my God, I'm so glad this is finally over. Especially coupled with the World card and the 3 of Wands. It's just like, I'm not. For some of you, it's somebody else who needs to come to you and say something. And for others of you, it's just you deciding, I'm just not going to wait for change because change starts with me. Not sure where that cheesy ass line came from, but that is the energy that I felt just now, and that's just what the fuck it is. And so with the Page of Cups at the bottom of the deck, I feel like there's going to be a new beginning with teamwork and trusting. For some of you, this is your partner, who may be a Pisces sun, moon, rising. I heard moon more than anything else. But the manner in which the two of you are working together is, wow, it's good shit, y'all. I also feel like these changes are going to stick. And whatever it was that you were trying to do before that wasn't working, it's okay. I just feel like, like it's just fuck it. Throw it out. Throw it out. Like, I'd see it just being tossed out of the window and you starting over totally new. And with the Seven of Swords reverse, I feel like this is you or them finally letting out what was bothering you or what was bothering them, and then y'all was dealing with it, and again moving forward with love. I feel like justice is reversed because it's almost like, damn, like, only thing we had to do was talk to each other. It didn't have to be what the fuck it was. Like, I feel like it was kind of a Cold War, because now here y'all are back at the Ten of Cups, being honest with each other and regaining your strength. Good shit, y'all. Good fucking shit. So, we're done. Again, I have to say, like, communication is key. Don't try to... I forgot what the term is that people say. Like, when you just being super passive aggressive or thinking that the silent treatment is gonna make somebody sway to your side of shit. Like, it doesn't work like that. It just doesn't. So, be aware of that. Be aware of the fact that nobody has to. Nobody's gonna read your mind. Like, if something is bothering you, say something. And that goes for your significant other too. Like, make sure you express to them, hello, hi. Whether it's a significant other, a family member, co-worker, boss, whoever the fuck it is, let them know, listen, if you have a problem, let me know so we can fix it. Because I can't fix shit that if I don't know, if I don't know if the problem exists, how am I supposed to fix it? How do I correct behavior if I don't know if it's even a problem? Just saying. And that goes both ways, Taurus. So, we are done. I hope this helped. I hope it resonated. If it did, please leave me a comment below. Thumbs up the video. Share this bitch. Whatever floats your boat. One or two of them. Whatever. I'm flexible, y'all. Thank you for listening, sharing, liking, commenting, and subscribing. Don't forget, all my information will be below in the description box if you want to hit a sister up for a personal session. And that's pretty much that. Don't forget to tell a friend about Joy